Hi, Claire Wyatt here, voiceover artist. So I am finally getting around to giving you guys a bit of a tour of my studio. Long overdue. It's been built a little while, but lucky me, I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to make a video or get my head around what I'm going to say to you guys. So I think I'm going to make a few videos just so it's not too long. I'm going to do one where I just tour you around my studio. I'm going to do another one where I talk you through the build process and the design and give you a bit more detail for those of you who might be building your own or just interested in that geeky stuff. And I think I've got some content from my old studio which I'm going to put in there, and I think it'd be interesting to do a sort of evolution of my voiceover studios over the years and how my career's developed and what has brought me to this wonderful space now, which is a broadcast quality studio with all the latest kit, ISDN connection, which is not the latest kit, but certainly what people want. Anyway, so let's get cracking. Okay, so here I am in my lovely hallway. So the door, which we haven't yet painted, I know, to the office is here. It's got it's a fairly thick door and it's got some sound insulation around it as well, so I can close that, which helps with soundproofing. And then into the office itself. I share the office with my wonderful husband, Alex Genn, copywriting. So he is in here with me, and then this is the main area where I do my editing and my paperwork and all that kind of stuff. And then this is the studio. Yay! What can I tell you while we're on the outside? I've got this, which is my PDM 300 mic. That just means that I can communicate to whoever's in the studio. So if I have outside folk coming in, I can talk to them while they're in there, and I can monitor and record from this area as well. So into the studio itself, really thick fire door with this really clever stuff that is another way of creating a sound insulating like baffle. The wall itself, you can see, is super thick, and I'll explain that later. That's because there's actually two walls with a gap in between. It's called a decoupled wall. So, and also you'll see that I've suddenly got taller. Oh God, don't show them my ugly feet. I need a pedicure. So that's because it's risen from the floor as well, and it's decoupled from the floor that my lovely husband, who is videoing this, is standing on at the moment. Everything is separated, and that's the key to stop the sound waves coming in and anything I'm doing in here getting out. In the studio itself, you can see, as well as all the soundproofing, and I then put carpet on as well, and this is all part of soundproofing but also now acoustic treatment. So I've got the tiles on the wall, I've got them on the ceiling, I've got bass traps in the corner, I've got carpet on the floor, I've got this big curtain behind me, which is hiding some storage. It's all part of creating this wonderful sound that my studio can create. In the studio, I'll take you through some of that stuff later, but you've got your codec for doing ISDN sessions. I've got my mixing desk, the Focusrite, everything I need, obviously my mic. And this is kind of cool, so if you come back to me a bit. When I want to do some video of me, the lighting isn't so great in here because I get downlight, but I can swap it to be like that, and then I get this lovely warm glow, which is nice. I also have, okay, can you hear my air conditioning? You're on the outside, but that's it on. That's it off. I'm not sure you'll be able to hear that. I've got the window open as well. So that's the tour. The window you might want to have a quick look at, because you probably see it from the outside. You'll probably see that it's angled glass. It's two double glazed units set, each one set in a neoprene wrapper, set at angles, and that all helps with sound not getting in, sound not getting out, but also sound that you're making not hitting a wall. It sort of goes around the curve. I think that'll do. that's the little tour. So here I am in my new studio. What can I tell you? The tech specs that you might be interested in. It's a fully sound insulated studio with acoustic treatment all the way around it, top and bottom. As well, obviously, I use a Rode NT1A mic with a Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 USB interface. I've got over here the Prima LT codec. I use a Soundcraft EP M6 mixer, and outside I've got the PDM 300 desk mic, so I can monitor people out there and communicate should I ever have anybody else here in the studio. I use Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro 880 OHM headphones. They're really good for monitoring while you're working, but also editing as well. So I've got the ISDN line. I also have Source Connect now, IPDTL, Skype, Google Hangouts, mobile phone, good old fashioned landline. I use Reaper for audio production, and can obviously create files in any format people want. So that's the kit. I hope this has been useful, and I hope you enjoy listening, reading, watching this. And if you've got any thoughts, let me know. www.clairewyatt.com. If you'd like to know more, if you think I've missed something, drop me an email, and I will try and help you out. Thanks, bye.